Hello everyone, it's me, and it's time for, not a theory video, but a, more or less a opinionated video and a rant, I suppose. Now, I just said this is opinion-based, okay, so pretty much everything I say in this video is opinion, okay? And if you have a different opinion, okay, that's fine. But from the title of the video, you can probably guess what this is on. What I think is the worst Steven Universe episode. And that being Rising Tides, Crashing Skies. Why do I think this episode is pretty bad? Is because, well, just nothing happens in it. Absolutely nothing in it. When it usually comes to Steven Universe episodes, they at least have two things, or at least one of the two things that make it an episode. They either have one, story development, episodes such as, like, well, pretty much the first episode, or Giant Woman when we learn about fusion, and then maybe even, Warp Tour, which we learn about Peridot, and even some of the recent ones learning about the cluster. Those are story developed episodes. They just deal with the story and moving the plot along. Then there are other episodes that don't deal much with the story, or they just have little to it, that there's not much there. But they have a lot of character development in the episodes. Episodes such as, like, On the Run, Future Vision, and even Sworn to the Sword even, really. And I suppose even some of the newer episodes as well with Peridot and how she sees the crystal gems, in a way. But what makes this episode bad, or just what I think is bad, it just has neither of those. It doesn't have story development, nor does it have any real character development. The summary of the episode is basically this. Ronaldo just, doesn't like the crystal gems or whatever, and he just basically explains what happened in the Season 1 finale and stuff with Peridot's spaceship and whatever, with the giant hand. And he basically just says, crystal gems, go away. And they say, okay. And then he's basically like, oh no, now I don't have anything to do with my life. Crystal gems, come back. Okay. And nobody got arrested. The end. That's basically the episode. Nothing happens in it. He doesn't get any character development, and the whole episode is basically about him, and it just comes full circle. He thinks that he's, saving the town and stuff, because the crystal gems are, pretty much dragging these monsters in with the city. They're the reason why monsters and basically anything attacks the city. And, he is doing a good thing by telling them to go away, but there's no real point since, it's about him, and he likes doing weird stuff, and they're the only thing in the city that's weird, so he has to keep them. This episode just basically went full circle. Nothing happened in it. Yeah, honestly, if you would probably even binge watch or even marathon the episodes, if you skip this episode, you wouldn't miss a damn thing. You really wouldn't. And really, I don't really like the character Ronaldo. Not many people I know like him. I don't like him. A lot of my friends don't like him. People on the internet don't like him. Hell, even the Nostalgia Critic doesn't like him. Come on now. And he hates him more than Lars. Yes, you heard me right. Nostalgia Critic, Doug Walker, and even his brother, Rob Walker, hate Ronaldo more than Lars. That's how bad it is. Nobody really likes Ronaldo. And the fact that he got his own episode, this one, is pretty bad. Now, you might be saying, well, you probably definitely hate the episode Keep Beach City Weird and Horror Club. Well, Keep Beach City Weird was just an introduction to Ronaldo. This, however, Rising Tides, Crashing Skies, is a second or third episode, and he hasn't done anything new. With Keep Beach City Weird, it's just an introduction, so I can't really say much about the character. And the fact that he also, gave the name Diamond Authority, that's a really good name, because that's what everybody calls it in the fandom and community, the Diamond Authority. That's what everyone calls it. With Horror Club, it gives a bit of character development for Lars and I guess even Ronaldo himself, why you don't even see Ronaldo and Lars in the same place, and why Lars is kind of a dick to people, and why Ronaldo is kind of a dumbass, really, I guess. I don't know. But with that episode, it's okay at best. I really don't rewatch it that much, and I honestly forget it exists. It's just there, really. And it's kind of just there to fill the void of, their Halloween special, I guess, but whatever. But, yeah, with Rising Tides, Crashing Skies, it's just a bad episode. So that's why I say, in Steven Universe, the worst episode is Rising Tides, Crashing Skies. Unless they find a way to top that, which I really want to know how they do that.